Welcome to Miami, 47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is shown.
Weird.
You really shouldn't be here.
Hey, you...
Are you crazy?
Man, those mechanics at the Kronstadt team have been made. I went by them.
Act professional. Let me know when I look...
Say what?
Let me remind you that this is different from Grand Prix in that it's all about which team can go the distance. Fuel efficiency and reliability. That's the name of the game. This is where you see the car technology of tomorrow.
Sharp, my friend.
This race is not over until the clock ticks down.
I have no idea.
Hi.
I'm gonna run over and play around with the pyrotechnics for the podium ceremony.
What? No, you can't fool around with that. We didn't get the replacement pressure valve, so I literally duct taped everything together just now. You could fry everyone on stage if the pressure gets too high.
But Rudder asked me to test it.
If he asks, just tell him I got it under control. Whatever you do, don't touch the setup.
Okay, gotcha.
Sir?
See that red car, 47? That's the Kronstadt race car with Sierra Knox behind the wheel.
I would have stood up and told him exactly what I thought of his stupid ideas. If you'd been by my side, Mr. Knox would totally have fallen for it.
Oh, that's sweet. But maybe...
Yeah, it's me. I'm here now, ready to meet up with Sierra Knox over at the hotel. Yeah, after the race. I've just got to pick up the documents from my van, but, I had to knock out a guy and steal his flamingo outfit.
Let you know that I've dealt with the issue. We can all get on with our lives, just like you said.
Some people do this kind of thing for fun. Up and running.
Okay.
Hey, you. This is a restricted area. Wait there. You need to follow me right now. No questions. Move it! Sir, this is the second time I've told you to comply and come with us. Stay where you are! You're clearly acting like a child. Get your ass on the ground. Hands where I can see him. Come on! No! Someone help me!
So I just transferred from Metro to Tech. Figured I'd try out a new beat, you know?
Everything you hoped it would be?
Don't know. This is my first gig.
Hello, HR? Yes, it's Finn Wheeler down at the Bayside Center. Listen, I realize this may sound trivial, but the Fountain View soda dispenser has been on the fritz since moved in.
So, I'm hearing rumors on the corporate grapevine. Apparently. No.
Hi.
Collecting pictures of celebrity entrepreneurs now 47? What are you thinking?
Oh, a little bit of high voltage never did anyone any harm.
Wait up, Doctor.
Shit.
Results of conflict in ours, rather than...
His left eye. You know, the one that got burnt in the accident way back. Apparently it dries out in low humidity or something, so anyone messes with the AC, Knox gets real cranky. Like you're fired kind of cranky. Yeah.
Are those eye drops, 47? Looking over Knox's medical files, I see a prescription for medication for chronic dry eye syndrome. Apparently, he's sensitive to low humidity areas. Like rooms with air conditioning turned to high, for instance.
Yeah, let's save that for the pamphlets. Hi, everyone. Warm day today, huh?
Told those idiots not to mess with
Matter.
the AC.
What's that about?
Oh, where are those eye drops? God damn it. I told you people to leave the AC alone. But you had to go and play around with it, didn't you? I have sensitive eyes. Settings need to be as I want them.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
Berlin. Shanghai. Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Now, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado Cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, 3 of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Colombia, 47. The remote village of Santa Fortuna awaits you deep inside the Colombian rainforest. An iron-fisted Delgado cartel rules over the village and its surroundings. Security around Santa Fortuna and the closed-off cartel compound is extremely tight. Armed sicarios patrol the streets of the village, ready to enforce harsh punishments to those who do not comply. Rumors persist of hidden transportation cave systems connecting the village, the cartel compound, and the hidden coca fields beyond. It is a rare occurrence to have all 3 cartel leaders present in the village at the same time. Expect that all targets are protected by scrupulous killers, armed with automatic weapons. Rico Delgado inhabits his fortified mansion on the outskirts of the village, while Andrea Martinez can be found in her village office or around Santa Fortuna itself. and Jorge Franco is engaged in development of a new drug in his field laboratory. Happy hunting, 47.
Drag me out onto the street and shoot me. Y apagado.
Yes.
Maldito. Why do I gotta spend my day doing bitch work? Okay. Never...
Something of a daredevil, isn't he? I mean, I keep seeing him. So, this new huevon Rico's brought in? The financer? Did you hear Javier stole the love letter Hector Delgado wrote to Martinez? Had to jump out of a window before Hector discovered him. I think he hurt his leg in the process.
Yeah, I heard. He even passed the letter around the basement bar at the party last night.
Weird to think Hector and Martinez used to be an item. I mean, he's batshit crazy and she's so hyper luxurious. She can't even stand to be in her village mattress for too long.
You need to be extra careful around the family items. Mr. Delgado got some important pictures and things like that in his photo room.
country without my help. You know how difficult it is to fake entry permits to the US these days?
I can only imagine. I have a cousin living there. He can't even get out of the country.
Rose, Parvati, all those people we know.
Something strange is happening. I'll check it out. Estamos re bien.
Entonces, Javier is seeing his boss's daughter. He told me not to tell anybody. So no, don't tell nobody.
Brace the moment, friend. Let the sounds and lights of your surroundings
I'm giving up, bro. Raro. I'm giving up, bro. There's no way we're finding a red box full of circuit boards out here.
Miley said he'd drop it near here. If Franco doesn't get it, his fancy cocaine processing machine won't work.
Fancy machine my ass. It's a giant lump of metal inside a shed. Either way, the box is gone. Shit.
Parce, I think you're right.
Damn right I am. No lo creo. Interesante.
That is Jorge Franco, the Delgado cartel's chief chemist.
Excellent. These are strong. The new strain looks to be able to handle itself, despite the bumbling efforts of the humans assigned to
¿Qué es esto?
Franco confirmed down. Nice work, 47.
No puedo verlo. I lost him too. I can't see it. Hey, we need some help right now. Look, please get some help.
Come in, command. Everybody look alive. We're not out of the woods yet. Security breach. I need you to move now.
I got it. Look out. What do we do? Quick, moving around. Get your ass here.
Okay.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
Hey, you! What seems to be the problem here?
Hey, am I talking to myself here? Hola!
There's a killer guy loco.
Bald guy. I think he's in a disguise.
He's not here.
Big problem!
Come out! Don't make me come and get you!
Wow.
I'm telling you.
¿Qué es esto?
How are you?
Guarida! Goddamn, that doesn't sound good. It sounded like breaking bones.
Guarida, can you people fucking hear me?
Hey, look! I found someone on the ground!
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit. Status. Columbia assignment successful. Tactical targets neutralized. Militia transport network disabled. Location of primary target unknown. Team chasing several leads. End message. Encrypt and send.
As strong as you. They have to pay for what they did.
It needs to stop. You need to stop.
If my source checks out, we can prove the board knew about the chemical leaks. We'll have grounds for a retrial.
It won't make a difference. They're too powerful.
They're not the devil, Nancy. Just a company. They're not above the law, don't you see? This is bigger than James. Those bastards killed 80 people.
And they got away with it. Think about what that means.
No one's untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
Diana!
Coming!
got what we came for. Move out.
Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare. Welcome to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums, where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your 3 targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
I'm sure it's him. My God,
maybe he's a traveling salesman or something.
47. This is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. It might be worth looking into. .47. It looks like someone living in the chawl is using this room as a base of operations of some sort.
Never meet the shop.
Well, well. It appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights on Dawood Rangan. By the looks of it, I'd say we're dealing with a local operator, known as the Kashmirian. Karan Dar, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here, and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead? A local hitman known as the Kashmirian is in Mumbai on business. He set up a sniper nest in a tower above a stairwell in the local chawl. It appears he's targeting the luxury apartment belonging to Dawood Rangan, but has encountered a problem. Perhaps you can assist him.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Colors. I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rangan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. I wish there was some way out of this mess. Maybe if I...
Tool. It appears he's targeting the luxury apartment belonging to Darwood Rangan, but has encountered a problem. Perhaps you can assist him.
Wonder what that was.
Restricted area! Now show me your hands! Bakura! Help me! Help me now! It's bad! Really bad!
What the fuck? Not happening! That's not happening! Not happening!
Man! He's in the penthouse! Asshole!
Tool. It appears he's targeting the luxury apartment belonging to Darwood Rangan, but has encountered a problem. Perhaps you can assist him.
This is not good. What's going on? How are we in danger? Hey, I heard that.
When are you gonna be done? Mixing those colors. I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rongan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. If I don't finish it, Rongan will kill me. If I do, the artistic community will be dead to me. What fate is worse? What? That wasn't there before, was it? It looks perfect. Guess there's no more excuses left.
How are you, sir?
With this viewfinder working, I will miss the shot for sure. Damn broken viewfinder. If I can't adjust the scope right, I'll never make the shot. Wait, what? How did this? I must be getting tired. I need more modafinil. Should not have killed that pharmacist. Or the one before that. Now we just need to wait for Rangan.
Oh, thanks.
That shot came from the Chauls. It looks like the Kashmirian finally got a clear line of fire. Dawood Rangan is dead, and not even by your hand, 47. What will you think of next?
If I dream to go on X Factor Indian, I don't care what anybody says.
47. It appears the Kashmirian is using this room as a base of operations. Let's see what he's up to in here. 47. This is interesting. It looks like Vanya Shah hired the Kashmirian to kill Dawood Rangan. Well, since he's already eliminated, perhaps you should call Shah and let her know the contract is fulfilled.
And while the game has not yet been vulnerable, the mongooses are taking one heck of a beating.
Well, It looks like there's a power struggle underway in Mumbai.
Ancestral connection somewhere.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
The contract on Rangan has been fulfilled.
Very good. I will make sure you are widely agreed upon sum.
I'd prefer cash. Maybe we should meet.
No. I have more important things to do. There is now a large power gap in Mumbai, and I need to make arrangements to fill it as soon as possible. The money will be transferred to your Bitcoin account as agreed upon. Thank you for your work.
Well, it looks like your call triggered something inside the Shah compound. She's making another call. One moment, I'll try to patch in. 47, she's talking to the Maelstrom. I'd recognize that voice anywhere. They're meeting up at the small bridge in front of the train yard. Now's your chance.
Hey, what's up?
I know. What are they on?
Where are we heading today, sir?
Listen, I'm telling you the truth here. Maelstrom left Mumbai
Because he was recruited by the British to work as a spy. All the evidence is right there.
This is ridiculous! I have business on the hill. There's no way for me to go around.
But that is my home. You can't do this.
It's only for a little while.
I don't know. I need
47. The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
Vanya.
47. I think the Maelstrom has arrived by the train yard. That is Vanya Shah, self-appointed queen of the Mumbai slums. 47. That's the Maelstrom with Vanya Shah. We have him.
We're so lucky. People come from all over the world to visit us.
Tanya Shah and Rago Calais, aka the Confirmed. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Grey. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first Constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Grey.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Grey was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek. "47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck." Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. 47? I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps Nolan Cassidy's house would be a good place to start.
Hey, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you?
No.
Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janus's house. I'm pretty sure he's burying something back there, and I just figured you guys, working together? I know about it. You wouldn't believe what I found. I was
Hola, compadre, it's me. Yes, I still have a fumigation unit.
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft, and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Huh. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47. Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Nothing! Clear! Command!
Oh, geez, darling, I'm so hungry. Have you seen those beautiful patties back there?
Your house is so beautiful. I'm really impressed by all the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that much art inside the house. But he gets, well, he doesn't appreciate it the same way I do.
Well, Richard and I have similar interests, so it's really not that hard to get him to go along with my ideas. Although, I have to say, it's been challenging to find a good place for my old microfilm viewer. Right now, it's just collecting dust in the attic.
Microfilm? That's an interesting thing to collect.
Well, it's sort of a hobby that never really took off. Besides, I don't have any microfilm to play on the viewer
that
anyway.
guy dresses just
I'm not
like
sure I could
Dad.
find any either.
Well, Janus next door collects all kinds of ancient memorabilia. He might have a roll or tape or whatever it is that sort of thing uses. I'm sure he'd be delighted to lend you something.
That's very good
Back
to
in the
know.
day,
Thank you.
Janus was known for his obsessive need to archive and keep memorabilia. If he has any microfilm in his house, it might contain something interesting.
Hey there, guard. Shit.
Muffins for the town. You know how I love to spoil everyone.
You have made a good soup.
Don't do that!
Received and understood.
Hey! He's not here! Ah! Oh! I need backup!
How are we doing? Talk to me, people. Semper Paratus. We're clear, sir. Give me a sit rep. Are we clear? Looking A-okay, sir.
Papa Charlie, I have arrived at the location and it looks clear. Over.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus.
Come on, come in, you copy?
Still.
Yeah, I'm here now. No, nothing. It's quiet here, over. Roger that, moving to that location. Out.
Area clear.
One of Janus's old microfilms. It might contain important information. All you need now is to find a device to read it on.
Richard, you are such a fool! How could you forget the gun? All you had to do was remember the gas, flip some barbers.
here, we talk about our issues. Please, someone help! Hey, wake up! We've got trouble! Is the violence delinquent out there, knocking innocent people out?
Get a look at the guy. Can you ID him?
Clearly, Janus is a meticulous man. This microfilm contains a lot of heavily redacted minutes from what appears to be a yearly event of some sort. Plenty of initials and project code names that don't ring any bells. Janus is mentioned by name throughout, however. This is a very important find, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
Oh, Mark! Please! Someone help me!
Have a flight. Charles Blake III appreciates your support.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take